should start with how I first started listening to them. So it was back in 2017, and around the summer or the fall of 2017, and I remember Marcel came on by accident, and it was just it was literally it was probably one of the best moments of my lifetime, just because I had been focusing so much of my energy on something else, and when Marcel came on, I was just all of my energy that I had on something else was just shifted to whatever the hell was in the intro of Marcel. That was just it for me, and I loved it so much. Ever since that day, I've always just been obsessed with their music. I don't know, it was just something about their music. I was just this is my favorite band, and they only had songs of hers out at that time. And I would make these small, stupid videos, and I would just dance to all of their music, and I didn't even know what they looked like for Cool With You, but Steven's voice was so deep, and I was so in love with his voice at that time, and I still am. It was November 2018, and that was when I saw them at the Echoplex in Los Angeles, and I still remember it was September 22, 2018, and they had announced that they were coming to the United States, and they were coming for 4 dates. There was one in San Francisco, one in New York, one in LA, and what was the second one? There's one more. I remember I bought tickets that day. I was so excited. Seeing them live, they were so happy but also nervous, but I think they were really pleased with how attentive everybody at the show was, just because I don't think they were really used to crowds in the UK for being super rowdy and chatty, and I think that they were really happy with the fact that everybody at that show was there for the music, and just that made them feel proud of what they were doing, that the people in the United States, people that they don't even know, really enjoy their music. It's not just people in the UK, so that makes me happy that they were happy about that. And they wanted to come back to California. They knew they eventually wanted to go back. 1 week after the show, that's when I made this account, that band from Liverpool. I'm going through the trees right now. I didn't have any intention of thinking that the account was gonna grow. I just wanted to make it, and I think the main reason I made it was because I was just so in love with them as human beings after seeing them perform, and I think everybody knows that. They were just so pure and wonderful and lovable and so kind, and I think everybody knows that, and that's why the fandom is so sweet, for sure. I think that's definitely one of them. It was before I knew that they had even passed away, and that picture, it's just so carved in my brain, because I still remember screenshotting it and then realizing that the show in California was canceled. Oh, the Some Nights there. That day, so this is after they passed away, and this was it back in October when I found this clip of them performing Some Nights, but I didn't know that it was called Some Nights at that time. I don't even know how we figured out that it was called Some Nights. Does anybody know? I don't really know, but I just remember I heard that clip, and I was just wow. I posted it right away, and I was just holy shit, this is my favorite video of them ever, now. And it was mostly because I didn't even know what the heck they were playing. This was new to everybody, and so everybody was freaking out about it, and I was really happy. And then I didn't think anything was gonna happen because we couldn't find anything, and so then October went by and November went by, and then I was in my room on my computer on their Facebook, and I was just scrolling through it, so I had to scroll all the way down to 4 years ago, and I found it, and it was just a freaking surge. There were so many performances, and I literally cried when I watched it. I think everybody was happy just to hear something that they had never made before. That made me really happy. The top one is always going to be Marcel. I think everybody knows that. But Medieval is just so, I love Steve's low vocals so much, and I think, like, where did I go wrong? I don't want to know. Like, those lines, those are just, like, my favorite. So, definitely Medieval. The fourth one is Blue Lips. Blue Lips mainly because whenever I hear Blue Lips, I always, like, pretend I'm, like, dancing with someone to that song. So, I love Blue Lips. And, Breathing Easy, even if someone freaking screaming or breathing easy. I don't know what it is about Breathing Easy. I think it's the end where he has a bunch of high notes. I don't know, I've never seen anybody sing like Steve. It's gonna be my only time. Just, I remember thinking, you know, like, they're gonna come back for a second time, they're gonna be famous, and that's probably why I didn't end up meeting them the first time around, just because I thought, you know, there's another chance, like, there's always gonna be one more chance, but, like, at the end of the day, the truth is you just never know. And the last time you're never gonna say hi to somebody or, you know, see somebody in person. And so, I have a lot of regret of just not meeting them that day, especially because I dressed up as Steven. And dressing up as Steven was so much fun. And it was like 2 days before I decided that I would dress up as him. And so I'm so glad I did it though. And I commented on one of their posts. I was like, don't be surprised if I show up in overalls, in a green in black overall. Oh my god, I can't talk. In corduroy overalls and a beanie, and they liked it. I was so happy.